I already know what it is. When it comes to Dune, that instills a level of hype in me that I can't really even explain, because that theater experience from the first joint, I talk about it to this day. I'm like, this stuff don't really hit like that. And I mean, the way that one did, because that was special, especially going into it not knowing the damn thing.
Yeah,
and then seeing that, I'm like, yo, this is wild, yo.
And this is one of those movies where it's like, okay, let's say they gave you the option to watch it at home. I don't think watching it at home for the first view will do it enough justice, because watching this in the theater when we went to go see it, I was just blown away. I mean, it was to the point where I might have actually took a girl to go see it, and I would have paid for me and her ticket just to make sure she goes to watch it with me.
I don't know about you paying for anybody else. You don't even pay for yourself. You the one that roped them into paying for you.
Shit, I mean, that ain't the worst thing. At least I watch the shit. You can't. I pay sometimes. You say it like I never pay. You just said that line as if I never pay for anything.
When have you ever paid for a fucking movie?
Redbox.
Whatever, man. Like, this joint is one of the movies where, yeah, you can watch it at home, but the first time you see it, you got to see it in theater on the big screen with the booming speakers and all that, because the way that shit is formatted and structured, it's like you gotta be slapped in the face. That first movie had me so hyped. I was saying walking to the grocery store, like people was wondering what the fuck I was doing, but then I played the song on my phone, like, oh, okay, all right, you saying walking, you seen Dune, and I mean, it is what it is. Everywhere's a racket now. It's like, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's all. I don't know. It just made, it wasn't. It had a different feel to it. Yeah. It wasn't the fastest pace of a movie, but just watching it was entertaining because the storyline was beautiful to me.
When shit kicked off, though, it kicked off, and it's like it didn't stop. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? It's just,
yo, the whole kingdom takeover scene.
Yeah, man. That's what the helicopter sounded like. That's a good impression of that.
I wasn't trying to impersonate a helicopter.
When they was flying, it's like you felt that, and yo.
Even the fighting, like the hand-to-hand combat, like the noise.
Why you keep doing the helicopter, man?
I'm not sure.
The Oranthrop, whatever it's called, like the Dragonfly helicopter. Like, all right, I know what it sounds like.
Not on purpose. Even the big ass worm, and
that shit was terrifying too. Terrifying. So that already got me hyped for a part 2, because I knew it'd be split in the 2 parts, and I'm like. Part 2 is a day 1. Well, I was watching that movie. I'm like, well, whenever the next one come out, I'm there day 1. I gotta go to the theater. Like, even if it does the same day, home release, whatever like that. Nah, fuck that. I gotta go to the theater to see that because it's a theater movie. I mean, some joints are just theater movies. This is a theater movie.
And honestly, even though theaters don't keep up with themselves anymore, like they're supposed to, it's starting to piss me off. I hate walking inside of a theater. I get gum on my sneakers. Like, take care of your motherfucking theater. What happened? I almost went full-blown Dune last time we went to... Never mind.
Anyway. We got another trailer for part 2. This is trailer number 2. Let's check it the fuck out.
This world is beyond cruelty.
Damn.
You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades. My family's been fighting them for centuries.
Damn.
What the fuck? I don't see no shit like that, man.
Alongside my father.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
Woo.
We believe in Fremen.
Let me fight beside you.
Reload!
He said that. I got that. Thanks.
He a
I wasn't
badass
fighting
now.
for him. I'm fighting for my people.
Ooh.
You young pup.
Do you believe in Paul?
There are signs.
Oh, the music, man.
The prophet. Why is that a bad thing? Use it.
Because all my visions lead to horror.
Because you lose control.
Because I gain it. Johnny, do you believe in me?
Paul Atreides is still alive.
Deal with this prophet.
Show me who you are. Your father.
Was a weak man.
What?
Look who's back from the dead.
I will do what must be done.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
I will love you as long as I breathe.
This prophecy is how they enslave us!
Oh
It's not
shit.
a prophecy. It's a story.
I don't care what you believe. I believe.
Oh, that's the worm.
I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
I'm about to fight with him.
He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
Oh, man.
Yo, I need you to watch this movie. I think it's on Netflix. There was this movie where he was a king. He was at war. I just remember I don't remember the name, but he had the strongest scene because he had this speech that made everybody want to fight with him and fight beside him. And he's doing the same thing again in his movie. He's taking control. He is one of those actors that just makes you want to watch whatever he's in.
Yeah. It's
Mind you,
commanding.
It's commanding, and it's not just him as the actor. The movie itself is beautiful, and it's something new to me. I always watch the same shit a lot of times, you know.
Yeah, you got to break out of that.
I gotta it's either the action films or it's the films that got a lot of.
Yeah, all right.
I gotta change. This trailer just showed me everything that I needed.
This is there's an art to this shit, man. It happens with Nolan trailers, and it happens with this dude's trailers too, where it's like it's structured in a way where it's like, did the director do that trailer too? Because it tells you a story, it's impactful, and it gets you hype as fuck at the same time. Some trailers are generic by the numbers, like boom, 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 explosion. We got to do the thing. All right, let's do the thing.
What are you fighting for? Yep.
Yeah, come on, let's do the thing. Yeah.
We'll fight with you. It's so straightforward.
This right here, where it's like is building, and it's like is rising, and you're getting hyper and hyper and hyper. You're like, oh shit, and it's like to the point where at the peak of the trailer, when shit is going crazy, like you feel it internally. You're like, yo, this is different, yo. There's art to this, man. And when you've seen so many trailers, you can tell a generic trailer like a mile away. Like, okay, all right, it's boom, boom, boom. Is this right here? This ain't no generic trailer. This gives you the pieces you need to get hype. It gives you everything that you need to know. It shows you amazing visuals, and at the same time, don't even give everything away. It's like, oh, we got more. Like, here's a couple little breadcrumbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
come rock out with us. I'm rocking out with you.
I'm rocking out with him too. To see Josh Brolin reappear,
Yeah.
and you know he was like the combat teacher. He was like, you know, I'm telling you right now. If this movie has a scene where he has full command of this worm and this worm goes to war with him, I'm telling you, and I hate to sound so superhero TV showish, but what I saw was that worm appearing in the background while he was going to go to war.
It appeared in the background. Like the way they talking, it's like he's the ultimate power, right?
Mhm.
So he's gonna have control over that, the voice, the worm, all of that. Like, and I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it could go either way. It's like you get all this power. It's either gonna be good or it's gonna be bad. Like, I mean, and
He said it, though.
even like they give you breadcrumbs of that, you know, during the trailer. It's like he's gonna be the man at some point in time. But it's like, is it gonna be good or is it gonna be bad?
And he said it. Josh Brolin asked him, or somebody else asked me. He said, do you fear the outcome? Do you fear the prophecy? And he said, no. Basically, I fear when I do gain control because that means I'm going to be able to do a lot of shit.
Yeah, can't nobody fuck with me.
Can't nobody fuck with me. And I know me personally. Don't let me have that power. Oh my gosh.
Movie be over in 5 minutes because you do the worst. You'd be the only one left on the planet.
What the fuck would I do that to make you say I make the worst out of it? Yes, I would end the battle quick as hell.
You'd be doing some dumb shit. Like you would ride the worm to go to the store.
I really would.
Like you'd be doing dumb shit, man. Like you don't need no power like that.
I'd be here for the Crown Chicken. Yo, my shit.
Hook it up. I ain't paying either. Like, I mean, here you go again.
Like, here you go again. Where did sand come from? Oh, my best shit out. Yeah,
I'm excited because the soundtrack in the first movie was something I never heard before in my life. Like the vocals and like it's just different instruments I've never even heard before. Like it just hit crazy. And the stuff I was hearing in this track, I'm like, they're gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do it again, and it's gonna be fucking phenomenal. What the fuck?
That was me not imitating. That's how the song goes.
What the fuck you don't, man? Why you gonna bootleg and ruin the fucking song for me, man?
I sung it partially. I don't get mad when you try to sing the Titanic song over and over again in that high-pitched voice that you don't freaking have.
I do have that.
You don't have that. You
I
sound
do.
horrible. No, guess what? Every time you sing, something else sinks.
Whatever, man.
Fuck.
You wouldn't keep playing the song on loop, so I'm gonna sing along with this.
No,
shit.
I'll play it on loop so I can learn the song, not for you to sing. I hate this shit.
You haven't learned it by now? Celine Dion gonna slap the shit out of you.
Who can learn that song that fast?
Come on, man. You play it every day. What do you mean?
Oh shit, I watch you play certain video games every day. You still don't get to a certain level. I don't say shit about that.
Whatever, man.
You better hope. I'm telling you right now. You better hope there is a part 3 because for some reason I don't want to see him reach his full. What am I trying to say? I don't want
Potential?
I don't want to see him reach his full potential in this movie because I want to see him build to it because apparently he's saying I am afraid to get to that point, and I'm afraid to know why he's afraid. Like, are you going to turn against your own people type of afraid? Even when you're in control, are you going to lose yourself?
Now I know there's a lot more books. Like, you know, a viewer sent me all the books. Like when after I think before the first movie came out, so I'm hyped to read them. But I don't think this movie is covering all the books, so there is more story to tell, I believe. So I don't know if there's gonna be. I wonder if there's gonna be a part 3 because it could be because I don't think it's gonna cover everything to the end. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but that'd be a lot of story to cover. But it could be.
I think you're wrong. I do think they will apply a part 3 because some things are great when you do extend them. You don't have to give me everything all at once. Let me give me more at a different moment. Let me wonder what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
That he is, and I want you to watch that movie I told you about. He is the it guy for me in the future. He's young. He's skillful when it comes to acting. Shit, I never know what's going to happen in the future. Honestly, I don't speak about the future much, but I could see him being. He was the person who I thought would have been a version of Spider-Man in the future.
I mean, yeah. He has that look. It could have went down that road.
Right, he has the look. So do I, but it didn't go that way. But shit happens. I just hope that when we watch part 2, it doesn't leave us on a cliffhanger for the next 2 to 3 years.
I didn't hear about them working on the part 3. Like when Dune 1 came out, I knew they were gonna make a part 2. So that explained the cliffhanger. I don't know anything about part 3. I don't think there will be. I haven't heard about it yet, but I don't think it's gonna end on a cliffhanger. But then again, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Like usual.
M-Dogg Stradamus is a thing people say for a reason. For a reason.
What?
Yep.
Okay, so before we went to Korean barbecue, you said the bill will be no more than $53. What did it come up to?
Because you wanted to keep ordering. I went number 3, 5, 10, 20, 30.
If it's on the menu, I mean.
Exactly. So you fucked it up. I had everything calculated and you fucked it up. That's not on me. That's on you.
Well, shouldn't you have predicted that? There's going to be a part 3.
All right, good.
I'll take the. You should have got this. You got the cover, right?
You get all of this, all of this,
Oh,
all of
I'll
this.
take that. Can I get the soup to go with it?
Jabba the Hutt by the end of the fucking meal.
Who got my name? Sir, are you going to pay? I'm mad at him. I'm mad I just pictured Jabba the Hutt and that nasty ass baby that he had. Who had to save him? The Mandalorian had to save his nasty ass baby.
No, that was in the Clone Wars.
That was a Clone Wars.
Yep.
No, because it was live action. It had to be the Mandalorian season 3, or was it? Somebody had to save Jabba's baby. He got double crossed by his own.
Yeah, that was a Clone Wars movie. And then Anakin and
shit,
Ahsoka like
yeah.
crash landed on the planet.
That's right, that dumbass baby.
And his uncle or whatever like that.
Yeah, double crossed him.
Yeah.
Don't let me take care of Jabba, baby. Fucking nut-ass baby. It was a fucking slug. Where's my child? Look, hey man, look.